This is good as it get. I'm on that Brooklyn Bull.
Yo, it's your boy Young Tito, you know what I'm saying? And we here right now at the What's Good Cuzo podcast. I'm gonna let everybody, you know what I'm saying, Cuzo introduce himself. What's good, Cuzo? You already know.
Yeah, what's good, Cuzo? You already know it's Mr. Bright, the light of your life, here to get things right. We got a special for y'all today.
Yeah, definitely.
We gonna get right into it because we don't got time to waste because there's things going on. People want to see the Dipset versus Locks. So I gotta get my boy in here right now. We got 50 grand on the building. What's good, my G?
Everything good, homie.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here, man.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, we got FishFire in the building. We not playing. Listen, I know who y'all know. Y'all know who these people are. But we gonna get into it real quick, and we gonna explain who these people are and why they here on the What's Good Cuzo podcast. 50, how you been, man?
I'm good, man.
I'm
good.
Yo, seriously, what Cuzo was saying before we even got on air is real. We are so honored that you even came through, take the little business out, little time out your day to come through and talk to us.
Anything for my people, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yo, Cuzo, I know you got some questions. So I'm gonna let you lead. I'm gonna let you lead this. You know what I mean?
You know that, like you just stated, right? You know what I'm saying? We got 50 grand up here. You know what I'm saying? We got DJ FishFire, and we wanted to show y'all how they careers intertwine. You know what I'm saying? And how a lot of people got their start and stuff like that. But the first question I wanted to ask, I ain't gonna lie, is how did you guys get to know each other? And how did y'all meet?
Well, I'm gonna start it off. Yeah. That's my nephew. Okay. I ran with his uncles. He was a little guy. I fought with his uncle, Prince, and his pops. Mm-hmm. We go way back before this. We did DJ and shit. We go way back. Mm-hmm. So that was a nephew, you know it. I fought with his uncle and his pop. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. So okay. That's how y'all linked up.
I don't want to get into all that.
Okay, all right. Okay. So when y'all linked up, what got y'all into the mix of working together and doing things together?
Who linked up? Me and Fish?
Yeah.
You know how many years it was before we linked up? Fish was a little guy compared to me and his uncle and his pops. Mm-hmm. I'm old, G. Okay. We go way back. Fish was a knock on the door, watch us play music. Me and his uncle.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what I mean. The music. How did that? When they brought y'all together, what y'all started doing when y'all linked with the music?
Well, everything was out already when we got together. Biggie, not Biggie, but before Biggie, I used to do parties in my basement every day of the week, every weekend for like 5 years. Mm-hmm. He was too little to come there, but when he got older, he used to come through.
I used to spend the night at the house. So I used to, I was a little guy to see everything that was going on. I was a little guy, you know what I'm saying? So that's what made me interested into, as we get about that later, but that's what made me interested about this music stuff, being around guys like this,
Okay. So 50, you was running around, just doing house parties. So you was already musically inclined.
I was playing music since I was like 11 years old.
Just runs through your blood.
I got a record player, my man got a stereo set, we put that shit together, whole turntable and turn it all up and down. You know how that go back in the day.
You got the jam, y'all do what y'all do, you know what I mean?
For those that don't know, right, you know what I'm saying, 50 grand is the man that basically started Biggie's career, you know what I'm saying, the Notorious B.i.G, rest in peace.
Right,
and FishFire is been around the world with Mr. C and DJs some of the hottest clubs around the world, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get in, what made you start DJing? What was your influence?
My influence was my uncles, Uncle Prince, you know what I'm saying? I had a few uncles, but my Uncle Prince was the most aspiring one, you know what I'm saying, that made me really get into it. Mm-hmm. I blew out a few M's and stuff like that, experimenting, broke a few needles. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But I was very curious, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, being around 50 and all them, and then seeing them, you know what I'm saying, cut it up. And can't forget my cousin Clarence, Pool Crew. You know what I'm saying? He's another one that.
What crew was that? Say that again. Say that for the people.
The Puma crew.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They was out of Lafayette going to 325 was Clarence. But then he used to go with my cousin Dionysi. Like I said, that was a lot, right? You know what I'm saying?
Taking it back.
I had to take it back. Like,
that's what we're
you
doing.
know what I'm saying?
What y'all here for? Y'all here to give them the history lesson. That's a fact.
Right, like you would say that's when they had the Magnum Force, and Mr. C and them, they crews and all that. So it's like
Playboys.
Played the almighty Playboys, you know. I was a little guy, like I said, but I experienced all the shit. I watched all of them. I used to look out my window, but these were the guys, you know, so it made me curious to do these things, you know what I mean? But it's these guys here, man, that really inspired me.
And you, 50, what was like some of the first records that you went and bought? Because I know everybody kind of starts with, yo, my mom's played this in the crib, my mom's played
I'm
this.
talking about my first hip hop album was Cold Crush and shit. It had the girl, it was the 4 guys and 1 girl.
The Funky 4+1?
Funky 4+1.
Yeah.
Hey, Cuzo got the bonus point. He got the bonus point on that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's real cool.
I mean, I come from Harlem, man. I moved out here when I was 10 years old, so there's a party uptown after 12 where I come from. I didn't know what it was about at the time. When I moved out to Brooklyn, that was it.
Okay, so what age you moved to Brooklyn?
I was 10.
10? Okay. And how did you link up with B.I.G?
That came years down the line after all the hustling and all that I did. I used to hustle with D-Rock, Damien, Big D. He like 2 blocks from me. We all hustled together.
Shout out D-Rock.
We all hustled together. You know, like I said, all interviews, you know, he came through. I got a guy I want to meet you. He nice. I said, bring him through. One day he brought him through. See a big guy coming down the block. It's big. I met him. Yo, I heard you know a lot of people. I want you to be my DJ. I finished hustling. Same day, I took him to the basement. Me, him, and D-Rock. We went to the basement, had some beers, some weed. I cut 4 demos right then and there. He knew what he wanted. He had a voice. He changed me because what he was telling me to do, I ain't know shit about. But he knew what it was. He knew what he wanted. We did it. It worked out. I know I had something good. So now I'm on the hunt. I let all my people here for like 2 days. Everybody bobbing their head. I got the same vibe. Now I'm on the hunt. Mr. C. He's 3 blocks from me. At the
time of hearing Biggie's demo or before, did you think, all right, I'm gonna take this to C? Or when you heard it, you said, I gotta take this to C?
I got the response, but I know what I was gonna do anyway. I knew I had something. I couldn't put my hand on it, but I knew I had something good. It was just incredible. So she was my number 1 because I fucked with C all day. That's the only one I knew, like my man who was in the industry like that. So yeah, he was the first one I thought about.
Okay. So how long you took it? Like it took you to take the seat? Did you bump it for a minute, or you just took it immediately?
No, 3 days. I let my people nod their head to it. They like it.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and then because he was on tour, so I sat on the stoop day and night till I caught up with him.
Oh, okay.
That's how that went down. So when I finally caught up with him, I told him about it. He said he gotta go. I hear when I come back. I said, nah, listen to it now. I gave it to him. He was out. He spent around the block. He came right back. Yo, I'll be back such and such a day. You and this guy be on my stoop. Be here when I get back. And that was it. After that, to me, it probably like a year or 2, but to me, it had Big got signed overnight. That's how it seems to me.
I mean, that talent was raw and undeniable. So they heard it just like you heard it. Like you felt it and they heard it. They was like, oh shit, now we gotta jump on that, and the rest is history. But
so you was gonna ask something?
No.
No, because I was gonna ask Fish. Around this time, I know UNC was still, you know what I'm saying, like touring the country and the world or whatever.
No, okay.
Where was you at around this time when Biggie demo was handed over to C?
No, not at that time. Remember, I wasn't with C at that time because C was still with Kane.
Oh, right.
It was earlier, yeah. So at that time, he was with Kane. So maybe, you know what I'm saying, like maybe like say 6-7 months after that, after him and Kane finished, then we started doing stuff. We started doing the underground radio station in Weston House. So shout out to Fly Top, shout out to Mr. Magic. You know, so we started doing the underground radio station in Weston House, the underground radio station, and then that's how we came along. And then we started doing the parties ourselves, and C started doing parties and stuff like that. You know, and then later on, that's how things started going. And then he got to Hot 97, you know, and then started doing the old school and noon and stuff like that with Mr. Magic.
Okay.
And that's the beginning.
So when you already had a relationship with C before the Biggie thing, or like kind of after that is when y'all started working together?
It's the same thing like them. I was the little brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm there, you know, Fish played and keep doing. We got to be nice little nigga, but you know what I'm saying? He always paid attention. I always paid attention.
Yeah.
I was always there, so it was like, yo, you know what? You coming with me? You know, like, you coming with me. So then I'm coming with him, and also I was smart. I was a no dummy, so I started learning, and then I started learning about the business too and stuff like that. And then we started taking things to another level, you know, and that was it. And when we started doing the stuff like that, then at one point we needed a driver because it started picking up.
Like, you mean
the parties?
Oh, the parties.
The parties started.
Okay. So what are some of the clubs y'all used to do, like in your early days?
The early, SOBs,
SOBs.
everything, like all
SOs.
SOs, it's early part. I mean, you're talking about speeding and that, right? The lab, yes,
okay.
Yeah, I used to open up for them for all, you know, like a lot of these functions, man. So, yeah, it's a lot of respect for that, you know.
Yeah. And 50, what are some of the like early days clubs that you used to do?
Like you said,
was you really into that, or more into the parks? Because I know that was the park jam era too.
I did damn near every block party. I just opened up for C in the lab a lot. I had a lot of parties in the lab too, and C was the DJ. I opened up for him a lot in the lab. But like far like open up like all the other clubs like 50, that wasn't me with Mr. C.
Okay.
Like a block party or something, yeah, that was.
That's why I asked, yeah, because I know that was that era.
Mr. C come through. Cause I did a lot of block parties, and I always called on Mr. C.
Okay.
And let me say, then like even when I was young, he know too. I did a lot of parties as well. You know, so I used to say thing. I used to get C. I got when I was like 18, 19 years old. I used to have the basement parties on Quincy. I used to have the I don't know if y'all was little. It was the hotel, the basement parties, the hotel party on Clausen when I had the hotel.
Those your parties,
yeah, those was my parties.
Pancake house.
Pancake house. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That sound like it's so old school.
Yeah. You know, I was young. That was my thing. So I had to do stuff where we was from. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I used to get C to do the parties for us because he was home then. That's what I said. It was Kane, you know, him and Kane career was like pretty much done. It was about Mr. C. So
okay, you saying after that era of Kane?
After the era of Kane,
okay.
Like you said, you asked me about the Big and all that, but see that was after.
Yeah,
but that was more like 50 grand in them. When I heard Big,
I'm still in the early stages of what y'all was doing.
Yeah, I mean,
we kind of got to the Big, but I'm still in the early stages, and we'll kind of come back to that too.
But like I said, you know, that was the early part of things, but. Big, like I want to touch on the Big because this is like the beginning of Big.
Okay.
When he let me hit Big, I didn't hear it from 50 grand. I heard it from C. The first time.
And how was that experience when you heard it from C?
It was crazy.
What went down? He was like, "Yo, you gotta hit this guy."
Yeah. First of all, I used to hear the voice a lot because Kiddo used to walk around with a
shout out to Kiddo, man.
Yeah.
Kiddo, when we was young, man,
he used to walk around with the
we
radio.
Gotta get Kiddo up here one day.
Gotta get Kiddo up here.
Listen,
Kiddo used to stay telling us about a lot of people, man. He used to put us up on a lot of people. So shout out to Kiddo, man.
Shout out to Kiddo. Yep.
I don't know how Kiddo, you know, that's Kiddo. How you got the tape or whatever?
Kiddo was
everywhere
at the time, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, yo, but then, like I said, I see like, yo, listen, I heard, I said, whoa.
So your mind was blown on top of her B.I.G.?
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to get off B.I.G. We'll get back to that. But you said the Weston House. How y'all was rocking in Weston House.
Yeah.
How did that start? What was the fruitation of that?
It was Mr. Magic and Fly Top.
And how did they do that? Like Mr. Magic said, yo, you,
No,
or just
no,
dudes
Mr.
putting
C.
in work, and
No,
how did that
Mr.
happen?
No, man. Remember, Mr. C was down with the Juice Crew.
Right.
Yeah.
Fly Ty,
Yeah.
and Fly Ty's the founder of the
At
Juice
this
Crew.
time?
Right.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
still in high school?
No, we was working inside the high school.
Oh, yeah, I was working in the house.
Western House had a radio station.
So y'all out of high school though?
Yeah, we out of high school.
Okay, see, I'm thinking y'all still in high school.
No, we out of high school.
We ain't had no radio station. We was not in the school.
But right, they had the radio station in the school. So we was doing the underground radio station. I used to answer the phone, see you play the music, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So we was a team. Fly Tyler, be there, Mr. Magic.
What
You
year
know,
was this?
Woo! Let's see. It had to be like,
You was a baby.
yeah.
You don't put it like that.
Yo, listen, the questions I asked is what the
Mr.
people
Magic
want to
was
know.
out in the early 80s.
Yeah,
Who?
no, not
Mr.
in
Magic.
Oh, Mr. Magic, yeah.
No,
okay.
Mr. Magic. This was like,
Rest in peace, Mr.
this was
Magic,
like,
too. Rest in
like,
peace.
It wasn't in the 90s.
yes, it was. It was
Rest
like
in peace, Bismarck. Rest in
It was
peace,
like the early 90s.
Shock G.
Because remember, Big came out in like 93, like 90.
I met Big in 91.
91.
And Magic was already out.
No, but we was in Western House.
Okay.
We was in Western House at that, like
Okay.
92. Let me say, like Big was out there, so it had to be like 92, 93, because Big was out. Because we was playing all the underground joints there. Like while we doing Stretch Armstrong, that's what we was doing in Western House.
So that was 91, you said?
I think it had to be something like that, like 91, 92.
What are some of the joints y'all was playing?
Because I was still in BMC. I remember I just left BMCC and I started working in 1993 at HIP.
Okay.
So now I can remember, like I started working at HIP in 93.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was around that time. But yeah, we used to do it in Western House. Like I said, Fly Touch, rest in peace, Mr. Magic. And those were some great guys, man. You know, Fly Touch still living. But that's what the OGs I learned. Another couple of OGs I learned from.
Yeah. And 50, like, what was some, like, that early grind with Biggie like?
It wasn't really like, I met him. First day we did the demo, I pushed him. He hung on Bedford Avenue where I hustled at. We did a lot together, like as far as like party about little light shows. But when he got on the time to sign, I let him go away for other reasons. But I was always taken care of.
I was reading something. Did you? I don't know if this is false or true. Did you help him with bring some weed? Story to tell. Story to tell.
Story to tell?
No, he wasn't talking about me. He wasn't talking about me.
No. I was saying, did you help him with it? Because it
Help
actually
what?
mentions your name with it. That's why I'm asking you this. I was literally looking it up.
No,
and
asking what?
A story to tell. The song. Did you actually help him with that? Did you have anything to do with it?
No.
Because it mentions your name.
I'm
You
not.
look it up,
I'm not gonna take no credit.
No.
But maybe it did, but I don't know about it.
Yo, you know how this works. You don't listen. I don't want to say because we know things.
I'm keeping it 100 because Big come out and put anybody in rhyme that he be around all the time.
Got you. Yeah.
You know.
That was love. You know what I mean? Of course, he's picking up the people.
And I never read all up on that, but you said it happened.
I just looked that up today.
I believe
I looked that up
Listen,
today. I was like, yo, what? I was like,
I believe
he had
you.
something to do with it. I was like, I gotta ask him this. Because I love that story.
Yeah.
And that was like one of Big's most vivid songs. Like, I could see it. Bring some weed, I got a story to tell. And you could see what he's talking about.
Listen.
So that's why I had to
I
ask
want to
you
read that
bro.
article too.
I wish I could show you.
Yeah. I mean, no.
I'm gonna show you that right now, but I got you.
Fifth, when you knew that Biggie was out of here, when did you say, nah, he's gone? He's out.
Because there's a difference between hot and I'm out of here.
When I took him to C, I know he about to be out of here.
You knew that
So
from
not
the
too long, Mr. C took the demo to Maddie C. Maddie C worked at the Sword. Maddie C had everybody.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Unsigned Hype.
Yeah.
We won that. We won the Unsigned
Yeah,
Hype.
he won the unsigned hype. That's how
We had a battle with some guys from the Bronx called the Bronx Zoo.
I remember that.
We went up there and the demo going back. They gave it to the Bronx Zoo. Big ain't like that. He felt he got cheated. We went up there again. Big, they gave it to Big, and that was it. After that, Puff looking for new artists. He called Maddie C. Maddie C got unsigned hype. Pardon me. He got unsigned hype. And I don't know how that transaction went, but that was it. But I know once we got that foot in the door, ain't no turning back. I knew Puff was a smart man, and I know Big, he was something special.
Yeah.
I know that.
Now, Fish, what are some of the countries, your favorite countries that you went around the world touring with Mr. C and you played at, and people gave you a good response?
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Switzerland is one of my favorite places. Japan. Germany. Overseas, like the first places that really like we experienced, like me and him, like what he took was overseas. All the places that we did, we even do the states. I mean, we did the regular states, but when it really got to a point where, okay, it's getting bigger now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tape Kings. Because these was the guys that was setting us up and, these were the guys.
Yeah, that was maybe
Shout out to Tim.
They was making all the mixtapes and everything, but they was setting this out. They was, put Switzerland, Germany, Japan, everywhere. So our first flights were just out of here, and then, like I said, when we started doing the states, it would be Jersey, because Jersey's like the second home.
To New York.
To New York.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you because you said some of your favorites. What was your most memorable, like the loudest, like this one can't be matched. Like this was crazy.
Switzerland.
It was Switzerland.
Switzerland, because they was breakdancing. They was breakdancing in those wild. Like we passed that 20 years ago. So they had a dome. I was like, what the heck is that?
That's what I'm talking about. 'Cause people,
it blew my mind.
They appreciate the art craft still.
Yeah,
you might be saying like they stuck in the time zone, but they still respect the art.
Listen,
So,
you hit it right. You hit it
Respect
right on the button.
craft.
They respect the craft. They respect hip hop, man. And this is what I used to always tell my friends, like overseas, they love hip hop. See, like we don't respect hip hop the way they respect it over there.
Taking it for granted.
We take it for granted. And overseas, nah, it's no granted.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
They love
It's
it.
no granted.
Yeah, and they eat it up.
They eat it up. It's like,
eat it up. They gonna eat
so
that.
those like that.
Okay, that sounds dope. And what's like some of your bad experiences?
Like that was ill.
Yeah, that was like, yo, man, this is crazy out here.
Okay, now I'm gonna take it to Jersey.
Shout out Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey.
Let me tell you something.
Yo, I know y'all get crazy. I know y'all get crazy.
I'm gonna tell you this night. It's
Boston
crazy.
is crazy too. Boston,
Yeah,
Boston
let me
is
tell you.
crazy too.
I'm gonna tell you who was performing that night.
Who was before?
The Lost Boys.
Oh, okay.
And
Shout out to the Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys.
For what?
Yeah, man. I know somebody must have threw something at them and they threw something back. And then it's like this, like it's glass all around here and everything.
Okay.
It was a looking like a young boy said it was a Zuvi. Like it was just bing bing bong boom because they
I ain't heard that one.
Oh my.
Zuvi? Yeah.
Yo, I said, wait
That
a
sounds
minute.
about right.
Yo, it was everything. He dropped his keys. They took his keys, the truck keys, and rocked my man Lou truck riding around the parking lot. I said, oh, what is this? You know what I mean? So I had I went to the guy and said, please, my brother. I had to talk to him, like, you know what I mean? Like, please, brother, please, let me have the key, not the keys. He gave me back the keys, and that's how we got the hell out of Jersey.
Wow.
So that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was the craziest night. Now, I know you're going to ask, what's the fun? My funnest night? It's gotta be with Big.
Yeah, you had a night with Big?
It was my birthday, and once again, me in Jersey. So that's why I tell you, Jersey.
I didn't know you met Big.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you gotta give us Big. Yeah, I know. Big was home too.
Big, listen, but Big was, like you said, Big was, he did all the basement parties, 50 grand, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know what I'm saying, but I didn't know who he, you know what I'm saying? I didn't
So
know.
how was that night with Biggie that you was just about to explain? What went down?
Okay, it's 3 good times, right? Let's say one in Jersey, it was my birthday, bought me a bottle of champagne.
Who, Big?
Big, it was too deep, I don't know if you remember the group, Too Deep. They was performing.
Oh.
They was performing. We come in the joint, everything stopped. Oh! The whole club ran to Big.
Oh.
They performing. I said, oh,
that's cool.
While they performing, everybody stopped ran to Big.
Ran too big.
Yo, hold
That
on.
was the-
Shout out to Too Close.
Too close.
Shout out to Too Close.
My fam was a manager. But I'm saying, remember moments that was ill.
Wow.
Wow. That's true.
What's one of your craziest nights with Big? Where something just happened amazing, like, wow.
Look, all the parties we used to go to, the fun house, the tunnel.
Okay.
The tunnel was the livest.
Yeah. Everybody.
Big performing. I mean, everybody was performing that night, man, and something went down. Something went down with Big, and we tore the club up.
Wow.
We tore it
They
up.
said, y'all ain't gonna mess with Big.
We
You
tore
tore the club up. Wow. Brooklyn in the building. Type
Me and my man Big D. Big got down his big ass. He got down that night.
Brooklyn style.
I mean, that was fun to me. That was.
And it's a memory you have of Big.
Yeah, I got yeah.
Rest in peace.
I know we used to go to the tunnel. Mad deep. Oh, you can only get in with two. This how Big was. This how real Big was. Cause he know he that nigga. And Big was rolling like 100 deep. If my niggas ain't getting in, I ain't going in. They had to think about that one. The securities come on in and we ain't get searched. I've been in a tunnel with niggas when it's snowing mud outside, and so inside it's wetty and slushing inside the door. Niggas taking their Timbs off, stepping in this muddy water to get in the fucking tunnel. That's how loud the tunnel was. We haven't go through nothing. Big said, my niggas ain't getting in, I ain't going in. What do you think they gonna do?
Was he performing or he just?
He ain't have to perform. Just to be there.
Yeah.
Just to be there.
He was lit at that time. At that time, he was lit. Yeah.
Nah, the tunnel was the place to be.
Yeah.
No, that's why I asked you. Was it performing?
One of those moments.
Yeah.
Can I say one of my funniest times with Big?
Go ahead, bro.
I mean, this goes out to Roxanne Shantae, and to go out to Dame. Your boy Dame, it was Dame and Big. Dame and Big. Me and C and who's the Saran, we was in the studio, we was in there with Shantae. He was doing something like so. Big coming in with Big, and D-Rock coming in. You know what I'm saying? They came in. He started fucking, Roxanne, stop fucking yo,
So Big was like Roxanne.
Big was funny. He's a funny guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, joking with Dave.
Yo, he was trying to rap to Shantae.
Who would it?
Yeah, I was like,
Who would it, bro? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Who would it? Shout out Roxanne, Shantae.
Yeah, that was one of my funniest, like,
So you've been around the Juice Crew, all that?
No, I haven't been around the Juice Crew. I've been around the
Kane.
I mean, Kane, we went to school, we went to Savage A together. I wasn't really, around like with them like that.
Oh, okay.
More
so
like,
when Kane and C was doing their thing, you was kind of...
I was
okay,
around.
Yeah.
When they broke up, like when they with their ways, then that's when I came.
That's when, okay.
But
50, you was always there.
Right, but 50 always been in my life. 50 always been in my life. I've always been like the baby to these guys, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. I've always been in their life.
What did you learn from 50 about this DJing thing that, you know what I'm saying, you didn't really learn from nobody
him
else?
and Clarence, the cutting, the technique of cutting, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way they cut it, you know what I'm saying? So I used to always, like, my Uncle Prince too, like, but it was just, they all had different techniques of cutting, you know what I'm saying? And blending and stuff like that, you know, so it was the technique, you know what I mean? So that's what I learned from him, and and what I learned from C was the professionalism, being on time, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I learned that from him, so I never liked to be really late for nothing. He taught me that, so that's what I learned from him.
And you 50? What did you learn from, like, I mean, even though he may started after you, what's some of the things you learned?
Because of a friend.
Yeah,
the way he played, his style, his technique, he's the finisher. He puts it down.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere, a lot of clubs with C. Everywhere C go, I'm there.
Yeah.
And I give him his props.
Since we talking Mr. C, right, is you inevitably gotta put Easy Mo in there too.
Oh, that's
because we talking big
man.
Mr. C. So how? I mean, I know y'all probably didn't have y'all didn't put it together, or maybe Mr. C. I don't know. I'm trying to find out. What was it like for C to bring Big to Mo B, and how was his reaction?
That's
if y'all know.
That's something I don't know about. And I don't think C brought Big to Mo B. I think that's through Puff.
Oh, okay.
Mo B is a producer.
But I'm kind of seeing the connection.
I said I don't think.
No, I think that it was more of C idea to get the producers for Big for the album, because think about it, most of the producers was from LG on that first album.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. What for Mo B?
I think
To go to Mo B is something special.
This is my theory, because Mo B, he did all Puff albums. He did a lot of motherfucking albums before Big.
Yeah.
Shout out to Easy
Puff
Mo.
know about him. Puff know about him already.
Okay.
You know, that's how I see it.
Okay.
Mo B ain't no.
I thought C had something to do with that.
I could be wrong, but I think that like Puff, Mo B was a hot producer. He's still a hot producer.
Yeah, fire.
Nah, Mo
He's
B,
still
Mo B.
fire. Still fire.
And I fuck Mo B hard
Got
body.
his own sound.
I fuck
Yeah.
Mo B hard body.
You gotta think about all the dudes that Moby did. You know what I'm saying?
He
Miles
did
Davis,
everybody.
Alicia Keys.
He did everybody.
Yeah, everybody. You know,
Yeah, his
but to me,
portfolio is crazy.
he don't get his
His
props the
portfolio
way
is
he's supposed to either.
That's a super fan. He's a super producer.
You know,
He's
you know,
one of
they
those
give the they give the Dr. Dre's, they give the.
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
Primo don't get his light. I think he don't get his light. I think Easy Mo B don't get his light. I think these are the producers that really need to get light.
But I'm gonna tell you something too. Just to throw it out there, I feel like New York producers don't get the light they're supposed to get. Everybody, all the other producers, wherever they come from, no shots at nobody.
Yeah,
but
right.
wherever they else come from, they get more.
I think it's because New York is kind of more underground producers. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't know the hardest of
they
all
don't.
time.
I'm not giving an excuse. I'm just saying that might
We
be.
don't get the appreciation. We the mecca of this shit. Like we done gave you the best of the best. Before it got to whatever you may feel about music now, we done gave you the best of the best, and most of that shit came from the East Coast. So where's the appreciation? They don't appreciate that shit. This shit go 5 times, 6 times platinum. You understand what I'm saying? So where's the appreciation for that boom bap? That where it started from. I'm just throwing it out there, bro. Y'all can feel how you want to feel. Hit me in the comments.
Can I just
Holla at me.
Can I say one more thing?
What's up?
And I think about this. Kane was the 80s, right? Like,
Yeah, Kane
did it in the 80s, right?
He had the whole 80s.
Kane was from where Kane was from?
LG.
No, he was from
No.
It's from Lewis.
No,
He's
he was
from
from
Lewis.
Brooklyn. What I'm saying, he's
Yeah,
from
Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn.
No,
Brooklyn.
he's from Brooklyn.
He's from Brooklyn.
Bed-Stuy.
He
Oh,
came from
yeah,
Lafayette.
all the-
He came from Lafayette and Lewis.
Right,
No,
listen,
Lafayette and
that's
Lewis,
what I'm
right?
saying. Listen,
Yeah.
but I'm saying,
You know how
listen.
All the hottest artists came from Brooklyn.
Right, but let me finish.
No, Kane is Brooklyn.
Okay,
Kane's the
listen,
father.
this is a question. I'm going somewhere.
Brooklyn MC.
I'm going somewhere with this. Okay, I'm saying in the 80s it was Kane, right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Who was the rapper in the 90s from Brooklyn?
Big.
Okay,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Big was from?
Big was
And from where?
He's
And
from
where?
St. James.
Bed-Stuy.
Bed-Stuy.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
Clinton Hill's Bed-Stuy.
I'm not trying. I'm going somewhere with
That was
this.
Bed-Stuy.
Listen, I'm with you.
Yeah, but
The 80s was
Bed-Stuy.
80s was Kane.
80s,
Bed-Stuy.
I got you. 90s.
90s was Big. Bed-Stuy.
Brooklyn, yeah. Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy.
Okay, in the late after that, it was who?
Like after what?
After Big, there's
After
another guy.
Jay-Z.
Talking about Jay?
Jay-Z.
So my thing is to me is like a lot
I mean,
of
look,
great
hold on, that's a whole
rappers.
other conversation that we're gonna have to have.
No.
Because I feel like this is my personal. Hit me in the comments. I feel like the biggest. You just said it. The biggest rappers and the biggest.
I
with the
said that
biggest,
came from Brooklyn.
with the biggest impact.
Came from Brooklyn.
Name them. You can name them.
Came from
and the
fucking
nicest
Brooklyn.
too. And the nicest. Still to this fucking day.
To me, I'm not biased on Brooklyn because I think
Don't
a
forget
lot
the
of good
Chubb
people
Rocks
came
and
from
all. Don't
everywhere.
forget
You
them,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
Don't forget.
No, but you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
understand.
Oh,
Now,
we
I'm not
had
gonna see. This is why I said there's no shot because everybody feel like everybody who don't feel like they got some type of confidence and feel like they that whatever.
Right.
But I'm just saying, in all reality, like if you look at it and look at the history, the history shows you like when a Brooklyn rapper come out there and get out there and is at a certain level, you see where the heights can go. Like sky's is the limit. Like,
Can I ask 50 a question? I want to ask him, end up asking him a question.
you ask me a question. Yeah, take it over, yo.
Yeah, let me ask you. What was your favorite Big song?
I ain't got a favorite Big song. Anything Big spit, I love it.
You don't have not one?
I love
That's a good
everything
one.
from
That's
Big.
real.
I love
real.
every game from Big.
That's real B.I.G.
I'm not lying. I love every damn Big.
Yeah.
We can all give that because I'll give mine too. What's your
I'm not
favorite
lying.
Big song? Since you asking that, what's your favorite?
My all-time was Sky's the Limit. That's my
Limit.
favorite.
Sky's the Limit.
What's
That's my
yours,
favorite.
Cuzzo?
Darn it, man.
Why Sky's the Limit though? Why?
Yeah, you got
Never bitches broke me. Besides that.
I'm saying why?
Because it's what he was saying about it, you know what I'm saying? From the struggle, from the levels of, you know what I'm saying? From the bottom to the top.
That was kind of saying. I went from nothing to something.
Right. So that to me, that just made me think about something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. I give it. Cause I give it. You got your favorite. You say you don't got no favorite, so I can't even ask you.
I love every day.
If I could have two from Big, that would be my favorites. It would probably be from Ready to Die, and it would be Everyday Struggle. And then it would be Sky's the Limit. Because that explains both.
Right.
Because he explains both. He explains how it was
he
when I
took
was
my
broke.
answer because Everyday Struggle is my favorite song by
That's
Biggie.
a super fact.
Not
I love
only
that
because
song.
what he was saying, what Biggie was saying, but what the beat that Easy Mo brought out, the and the drum pattern was sick.
We said Biggie, we ain't talking about the beat.
No, I mean,
No,
I'm just telling you
it's
why
packaged.
that
It's
song
packaged.
is my favorite.
It's
What
packaged
Biggie was
perfectly.
saying, he was resonating with me. You know what I'm saying?
Like-
I know how I feel to wake up fucked
No,
up.
the first
I'm from the
line.
Please. I know how that feels.
That's
You
what
know
I'm saying. Like,
and the beat went right along with it.
Big that told you the same
I'm like,
thing.
wow.
Big that said a nigga never been as broke as me. Same shit you
Same.
said.
That's why I said them songs
That's what I
coincide
said.
to me.
They
at the same
coincide.
time.
This was Ready to Die, and it was Life After Death.
right,
and
yeah.
Ready to Die, he told you how I feel when he was broken. I'm fucked up, bro, and I'm trying to get to it. Then he
Right.
told you how I feel when I got to it. I feel good. It's like
Yeah.
it was two different
Right,
stories.
right.
That's why I say, yo, bro, he was one of the best storytellers there will probably ever be, man.
He was a great
people didn't tell the
storyteller,
stories
man.
how he did. Like, and this
Great
is
story, yeah.
Yo, Fizz,
And Big Richard the storyteller, but Big put it in a different.
no. He's always gonna be the you know shout out to Slick
Hands
Rick,
down.
the
That's right.
greatest storyteller to do it. But like, come on, we
Hands
just
down.
giving it up.
50. What's one of your like working with and being around the industry? What's some of the things that you was like, yo, this industry is kind of crazy? You know what I'm saying? Because I like to get into the good. I like to get into that because everything has a positive and a negative. So what's some of the things you like, yo, this
What you call
industry
being
is
in the
kind
industry?
of
Because I'm just out there. I'm just out there. I'm what you call like being in the industry.
All right.
You know, like being who I am or something like that.
no, not who you are,
No,
just
no,
being
I-
around other people and seeing how the things go.
How about the same line? Get that one. Thank you. How about the same line as, all right, you're not an industry cat, but were you around something that ever made you look at it like, yo, what's going on? I'm getting out of here, or made you
Nah,
feel funny,
never that.
you never seen nothing that was just like, this ain't right.
Never that.
All right, that's
I adapt to anything, and I like being out there. I like being that, but I like that because when I go out, I act like I'm Biggie. I mean, I can adapt to anybody, any kind of anything. It is what it is.
Are you still in like a little contact with Kim and C's and them?
I was with all them Sunday.
Okay. How they been like?
I mean, it was a wait. My man Bristol from Junior Mafia passed away.
Yeah, rest in peace.
I mean, like, but
Shout out to Junior
I
Mafia.
met with Junior Mafia all day. I met with them all the time.
My
Kim, my
condolences.
manager, a bodyguard. I see her all the time. I see him in something going on. I mean, I've been in contact. We never been out of contact. Fave, I fuck with everybody. I'm in a loop like that.
How was the Junior Mafia recording process? How was that?
I went
Or
there.
was you around
I
that?
went with the Junior Mafia.
Okay. How was big recording process?
Love
If you was around that.
That's plenty of fun. All that shit you talking about in studio, all that shit you seen, that shit was true.
He looked like he's
The weed,
in
the
there,
kid, the women, all that shit was real.
That was it. That was
And that nigga went in that booth and they turned them lights off, and when the lights come back on, he had a song. All that no writing, that shit is true.
You heard it from
Yeah,
man himself.
everybody know that. That's well established.
No. Before he was Biggie, he used to write, and he got a book. I'm the only one got that book. I got a book around him. I'm the only one got that. We get in that studio, all the bitches in there, the weed, the food, the honey. Man, them lights go off. 5 minutes they turn it off. He got a whole song on, 1 or 2 songs. He ready. Them was memories. That was a whole lot. That was fun.
So Mr. C did a lot of scratching on Ready to Die.
Yeah.
Was you there for that?
Nah.
Nah, you either, Fish? You wasn't there for that?
That's a legendary scratching too, right? That on that one right there, just that. Ready to jump.
Cause you know, like,
that was
you know how the album
right?
song goes. You know, you lay the track, you lay the vocals down on the track. The DJ come in last. When everything is fine, the final mix down, then the DJ come in and put a little scratch in. You know that.
Yeah, I know that. I was just asking because basically maybe y'all was.
No, I was never around. Nah.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Just you know what I mean, fishing.
Word.
Now, cause we gotta get into this. Where were you when Big passed?
Who?
Where were you?
Let me tell you something. Listen.
Because I don't like to say murder.
Listen. Today, the day Big was going to LA, I was on house arrest, because I probably would have been with them. I was on house arrest. He came to my crib. He came to check me, make sure I'm all right. He was gonna do his album cover on Beverly and Quincy. The last thing I said to Big was, "Don't go." He said, "I gotta go. Dark Niggas want me to be out there." I said, "Big, don't go." Them the last words I said to Big, and he never came back. Now that hurts. So probably I wasn't on house arrest, I probably would have been out there. No telling how that would have turned out. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. FishFire. Not to change the subject off of B.I.G or anything like that, but what's some of the big names that was around when you played in certain clubs or arenas? You know what I'm saying? That Mr. C, you and Mr. C was doing.
Everybody, Elliot, Woo, Nas.
And how did they receive you? Did you get any praise from these guys? Like, yo, I mess with you, dog. You know what I'm saying? And who was it?
But like I said, really, I was really, like a lot of times, like I was in the cut. By the time I opened up, by the time we get on, it'd be him. Or just a couple of drinks that I hosted. You know what I'm saying? Like I hosted for Wendy Williams, her birthday party, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So then, I got, respected and stuff like that. But we was all around the celebrities, Like I said, one of the biggest parties I would never meet, one of the biggest joints I would never forget was Wu-Tang Clan. What was that old skating ring on Utica Avenue?
Empire. No, that's not about on Utica.
Utica, it was a skating ring on Utica, but they changed it to a club. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like they changed it, but Wu-Tang, it was a snowstorm, and Wu-Tang was performing. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. When I mean crazy.
In the early 90s.
Yeah, I believe that.
The Wu was and they said Big came 100. If Big came 100, they came to 200.
And they were 16 deep, and they come from Staten Island, so you imagine
crazy
what that looked like.
They jumped up, they took the ball over. Old Dirty, Busta Shot, Busta Shot in the club. I was just like,
Busta Shot?
He Busta Shot. They beat up,
shout out to ODB.
ODB. They performed for like 2 hours. That to me, that was one of the greatest nights ever. I'm sorry, but if you talk hip hop and you talk they performed for like 2 hours.
That was another thing, to see Wu-Tang really in person, really like not come out 200 deep. You really see that's different.
And like I said, they took the ball over. They took it over.
Yeah, they got it.
Old Dirty Busta Shot. They performed for 2 hours, and that was it. So that to me, that was
dope. Shout out to Wu-Tang.
Yo, I hustled on Beverly and Quincy all my life. We had a pool room and we had a game room. The game room had equipment, and we playing every night. I'm DJing. Mr. C come through every night. He'll play. Old Dirty come through. He'll get on and Bismarck.
R.I.P. to Bismarck.
And come through, and we play. And we play music.
Yeah, shout out to Biz, man.
What was the first time you seen like Bismarck DJ?
I mean,
and you was like, yo, Bismarck DJ?
During the time he was rapping. I mean, during the early
he was already DJing at that time.
He got on to play with that set.
So
he was around with us, yeah.
Big was nice, man.
And Old Dirty, they came to every day. I guess you could be around Mr. C or whatever. But Old Dirty grandmother lived across the street. So he
on Putnam, right?
No, on Bedford and Quincy.
Okay, Bedford and Quincy. Okay. Yeah. Rest in peace, ODB. You already know. Bro.
Even though he lived it on Quincy and Lewis, but his grandmother lived it on Bedford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's some dope.
Remember when he came, did the video in the projects, he came there and tore it down too.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Man, yeah.
That's why I said, listen, LG got a lot of history.
Yeah, you know, he came in just went bananas, man. You know, yeah.
I did a couple of block parties. I did a block party on Gates Avenue. I called Mr. C. Kane came out, performed, school scrap. Everybody came out. And I was just regular, you know, like.
So you was around for the early days of Kane when him and C kind of connected.
Me and Mr. C, we go to 117 together. We go way back.
So y'all was in junior high school.
We wasn't hanging like that, but
I knew of each other.
In high school, every day, my DJ, Gran with the Kid Fresh. Every day, every weekend, we go to my crib. Mr. C come to my crib, me, him, and Vest, Gran would be there. From 8 in the morning to like 8 at night. Then from there we go to Gran with the Kid Fresh crib on Lafayette. Mr. C come there. Mr. C used to come to my crib with a robe on and a bowl of cereal. 8 in the morning.
Fresh off the bed.
8 in the morning.
He come right. That's why he's Mr. C now.
That's how long we DJ like that. Then we go to Lafayette.
Dedicated.
My man, his girl worked in Kentucky Fried. So you know she stayed there. She worked in Kentucky Fried Chicken. You live right across the street. Come on.
What's your first party you DJ'd? And was you nervous?
Never nervous. I was a kid. Kids don't get nervous. Doing the party, they don't give a fuck. They playing music and they having a good time.
So what was the first party?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I don't know. I know I did for 5 years. I did a party in my basement every Friday and Saturday. Every day. Every week. No days off. Every weekend. That's all I know.
And you? What was your first experience of DJing a party?
My first experience was doing a party. I was in East Flatbush though. I remember I wasn't in the styles because I went to school to PS1, the public school PS 135 on Winthrop. That's in those don't know that's on Church Utica and Church Snyder. I did it for my friends.
Party Central.
It was in the yeah.
Let me correct that. House Party Central.
House Party Central. Yeah.
House Party Central. Yeah. In them days.
Yeah. And then on that side. They call it, you know, the Yankee. I was the Yankee boy.
Yeah, you Yankey boy. Yeah.
Shout out to my Church Avenue boys.
Shout out Church Avenue.
Yeah, like they.
Because we was Yankee boys.
You better come. So they let me play my Yankee music. You know what I'm saying? But they respected it. You know what I mean? So that was my first. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then I came. You know, like I said, and after that. It was always in the style, man. My great grandmother on Quincy, her bass, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I did so many parties.
Right, and like I said, man, that was it. But I always looked up to these guys, man. And like I said, it was these guys. You know what I mean?
Every day after school, 117, every day. It was me, my man Devon, and who else was with us? My man Preem. Every day we get out of junior high school, we go get the set. We go on Lexington between Martin and Tonkin on the ramp. They had a ramp. We play music. When they shut that down, we go to Tonkin Park. Same day. Every day of the week. When they shut that down, we go to 256. Every day.
Was you
rain, shine, sleet, or snow?
Was you around when Big said, "I'm gonna get this female rapper and Little Kim and snatch her"? And what you
about
thought?
Charlie Baltimore?
No, and Little Kim.
Oh no, Kim was always there.
Okay, and when he snatched her and you heard her music, and did you like, yo, Big, she needs to do this? Did you
No. I was
influence, or they already
Big was out already when I heard Kim. When I heard the Kim, Big was already.
Okay.
But I knew Kim.
Okay,
But
that's when you kind of stepped back.
No. When I first heard Kim, Big was already out. But I've been knew who Kim was.
Okay.
You know, listen, let me tell you something. It wasn't no Junior Mafia until after Big first album. It wasn't
Because
no
Daddy O kind of helped.
It wasn't no Junior Mafia.
Right.
Man.
So let's go.
Yeah. No, I know you know when there was no Junior Mafia.
Let me tell you how to do it. Big got signed. All these young niggas around him, he said, "This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a record deal. Whoever can write and make the album, they make it. That's that. That's what it was. No, none of them knew how to rap or none of that. He just gave them a deal. So the ones who hit it, you serious about it? No, if you're serious about it, you're gonna do what you gotta do. And that's how that goes. But none of them was no babies. They was babies. They always babies.
Yeah, they was young. Everybody was young.
He gave him a deal. That's
So you said you wasn't there during none of the recording process?
not with Junior Mafia. No, not with Junior Mafia. Not on their project.
Okay.
And I was surprised when she started rapping because she went to I went to Sarah J. She was in there Sarah J. I remember Lil Kim for the Gucci bags and the Reeboks and all that fly girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I know like she was a fly girl in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know she rapped at that time?
No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. No, I didn't.
So you knew her?
You probably didn't know nobody rap at that time.
Exactly.
You know, they probably know how to rap, but you know, they weren't putting themselves out there like they a rapper. You know.
Yeah.
So
it was like more hustling and
when did you first?
money.
So you knew Kim before the rap? Y'all saying that, right? Before you knew she rapped, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Kimberly Jones.
So when you heard her, what was your thoughts? Like, I didn't even know she rapped. Oh, and she down with Biggie? Did you say, yo, how did this happen?
Nah, I ain't never think like that.
Me either.
She's on, she's signed, she on, she good.
No, I'm not saying like it's not supposed to happen.
I never thought like that.
Yeah, me
Okay.
either.
She came out from nowhere, you know.
So what you
And
thought
she
when you
came out
first
hot.
heard her?
She was hot.
She was hot.
She rhyming with the king.
Shout out to Little Kim.
And to me, what it was the style. You know what I'm saying?
She was a female bad.
It was the
Because
style.
before Kim, there was no female a long time before that.
No,
It was a gap. It was a gap.
There was always female rappers.
Yeah.
No, there was always, but it was a little gap before Kim came.
And
Remember-
nobody had
Because the last
longevity.
one might have been Rage or
There wasn't
somebody.
too many longevity.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
It was always female rappers, but
No, it was
nobody
always,
didn't have the style. I'm
The
trying to think the word
yeah,
like how she came out. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The charisma, the style. You know what I'm saying? The dressing. You know what I'm saying? There was just a whole different wave.
It was definitely a
It
different.
definitely she just changed the game of female rap.
yeah.
Let's put it that way. To me,
Yeah.
they don't give her props, but she changed the game of female rapping. You know what I mean? Like, boom.
Yeah,
She changed the culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, just as well as Big.
Yeah, that's just like
you
that.
know, that's what
That
I
was
said.
the
People didn't have
Look.
long runs.
That was the female Big.
That's what I said that.
Yeah,
That's
she
that.
definitely was.
No.
Yeah.
She definitely was a female big.
Yeah.
But I just wanted y'all thoughts on what y'all thought about her at that time. Being that we on Little Kim, like, you know what I'm saying? Not to get too deep into it though, but what was your thoughts when, you know what I'm saying, like, Kim was walking that fine line between the music industry and the streets, and she was kind of like, you know, messing with certain people, and, you know what I'm saying, like, her dealing with World, and, you know what I'm saying, shootouts at Hot 97, and where did you see that going for Kim? Like,
Man, listen. Regardless of who she dealt with, what was going on, they are my people.
even
Love
beef
and
with
respect.
Fox.
I don't care about none of that. They still family. Love and respect.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we gotta everybody do what they gotta do. That's how I see it.
And I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have
Who am I to judge anybody?
No, not
I mean,
judging,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We in the same clique. We do the same, we all do the same shit. It is what it is.
all of us, everybody. So it's just like things happen. You know what I'm saying? All of us. You know, it might not have looked like it, or it might not have seemed that way.
Yeah, but that's what
but
it
it's
is.
just like nobody would ever know me and 50's this close. But we all together. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
It's just that.
Fact. That's a fact.
That's why y'all here today, because like I see the connection, and even with y'all history and a lot of other people's history that coincide with that. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely why we doing this interview today.
Yeah, this was a good interview. We found out a lot of stuff. Like, we know this guy come on, man. We know this guy for a long time, man. And you know, and it's crazy that we got to set the camera up to get some certain stories that I never knew. I like, especially the Big. I never knew that you even met.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
it's see, it's things about me. I like to be like that because you see, I
Hey,
like
hold
people.
on. How you thought he ain't no big, and you know that's my nephew?
no, but you know
They didn't really
it's
know
crazy.
that. They didn't
Because,
really
you
know
know,
that.
He knew.
They know, no, he knew a little bit.
He knew.
He learned it today. He didn't know.
I'm not-
He didn't know that.
Well,
He didn't know that. That's why I said
He
he didn't even listen. He
Listen.
didn't really know.
We in history
I'm
class
plus
right now. We in history
you know
class, and I think we all learning something. If we pay attention, we'll all learn something from each
I'm
other.
learning that,
I just
man.
didn't know a lot of that
Learning
stuff. That's a fact. I did not know that. That's a good thing. I'm glad y'all came through, man. I feel blessed. I'm honored. Like we just up here. You see how
Thank
this
you
shit
guys,
goes.
man, for honoring too,
Come
man.
on, brother. This
Thanks,
is
you know.
what we do,
Yeah.
man.
What y'all got planned for today, or are you just like I'm falling back from it, you know what I'm saying? I do the music when I can, or I do it for the love, family events, or are y'all still planning on, alright, let me go do this club, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe appearance here and there.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm always appearing somewhere. I fell back with the music, but I want my spot back. I got my shit back on deck. That's what I get. I want my spot back.
Okay.
I'm back with the music shit. I'm like playing doing the party. I'm back.
Okay.
That's why I say I want my spot back too.
Okay, and me more now, I'm dealing with more younger DJs and try to explain to them how this music business go. You know what I'm saying? Try to help them out. I'll peer from here and there. You know, even with the artists, it's just me now. I want the young ones to understand, you know what I'm saying, how we're going to teach them, you know what I'm saying, the same way they taught me. See, to me right now, to me that's what's really important in the game. A lot of these OGs don't do, you know what I'm saying, what they did for me, I want to do for somebody else, you know what I'm saying. Even me, like I feel I could have been first, I could have did certain things, but you know, as life goes on, certain things in life happen. You have kids, you have this.
Everybody get a turn, man.
You know what I'm saying?
When it's your time, it's your
Right.
time, homie.
Right.
When it's your time, it's your time.
It's another thing I wanted to ask you too, right, Fish? You spoke of Wendy Williams earlier, you know what I'm saying? And I know you kind of had a lot to do with Wendy Williams getting with her husband, you know what I'm saying? Ex-husband now. How did that come about? Because you could kind of say you the glue to that.
Nah, but I'm gonna say, I'm not even gonna go far into that.
Yeah, just how it
All I'm gonna say,
that's all I'm asking.
this is all I'm gonna say.
Their problems is their problems.
Yeah, I'm not getting to that. All I'm gonna say is this. When my C asked me, say, yo, I need a driver. This is when we started doing the parties in the States. He didn't, you know me, at this time he didn't have a license. You know what I'm saying? So he said, yo, I need a driver. He trusted me that much to get a driver. So I said, well, which one of my mans from Brownsville? And he said, nah, I don't want to do it. Let Kev do it. So I said, oh, wait, you know the kid. This is my boy too. Another one from Brownsville. You know what I'm saying? This is my boy. I said, Kev, I need you to be the driver.
Kev is Wendy Williams' ex-husband.
Huh? I thought Kev was from Fort Greene.
No, Kev is from Brownsville. Yeah, he's from Brownsville. So that devils don't know he's really from Brownsville. I can say that he's from Brownsville. So Kev started driving us to the parties. You know what I'm saying? We did it once again.
So it wasn't like the first party he met Wendy Williams?
No, let me go into it.
Okay.
We did parties. Once again. Jersey.
And that's where Wendy from too, right? Jersey.
Listen,
yeah.
We in Jersey.
Yeah.
We do a roller skating ring in Jersey. My son's like, I'm a bad up. Why you think you're playing, man? He was dead serious. Yo, bad up. And it was it.
How long was it before they got married?
Listen to what I'm saying, bro.
No, I'm not saying you in the relationship, but you like, damn, he bagged her this. Okay, they getting married now.
Listen, they was young at the time. They was young. That was doing Mr. C Big Daddy Kane.
No, was it? No, it wasn't. No.
Because I think he met Wendy in the 90s, right?
Right, in the 90s, right? This is what I'm saying. This is when we started doing the parties in the States, right? We was doing the parties in the States. We needed it, like I said, he didn't have his license at this time. So we needed a driver.
Yeah, no,
so,
I get it.
So we was like, yo, like I said, I hollered at Kev. Kev did it. He met Wendy in the roller skating ring, and history was there. It was history.
So that was his first time meeting Wendy?
Yeah.
When you bagged her?
Yeah.
Shout out Kev.
Yeah, that was his first time.
Yeah, shout out Wendy Williams.
You know, shout out to Wendy, shout out to Kev. You know what I'm saying? But that was his first time. Like I said, and let the bygones be bygones. And
I'm not asking you nothing about their relationship. That's them.
But that's how
Okay.
That's how that
so you're kind of responsible for her and her husband meeting.
I mean, if that's what they want to say, you know.
No, in the long run, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah,
no, I get it.
You know me, and you know me. I agree. I'm not into
no, you're not saying, yo, I hooked them up. We're not saying that. But we're saying you kind of, was the plug to the meeting. You know what I'm saying?
I could say I was.
History is history.
Yeah,
exactly. I want to let the world know that you're kind of the guy responsible for Wendy Williams meeting her husband. You know what I'm saying? Even though it may took a left later on in life, it is what it is.
I mean, only thing else, I'm like I said, only thing else I'm gonna say is with that situation is, He said he was going to back us. That's it.
He made good on his word.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Now, hold on. You know we gotta touch on this, bro. Cause we from Lafayette Gardens.
Uh-oh.
Come on, stop playing, son.
Okay.
I know you seen the Drink Champs. Shout out to Drink Champs.
Yeah.
But MC Search was up there.
Yeah.
And he made a big statement.
Yeah.
He made a big statement. And literally he said, I quote, that LG has just as much musical presence as Queensbridge, if not more. What do you think about that?
He's absolutely right.
See, but we
But
don't,
listen,
you gotta tell him why.
I'm gonna tell
Yes,
him
you gotta
why.
explain that.
Listen, for
you gotta
me,
explain it.
okay, for me being where I'm from and knowing where I'm from and me being the music dude that I am, he's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? There's so many artists, there's so many producers. You know what I'm saying? Like, only thing I could say that me and C did fight about was this part. Like, yo, we got to because it was so much talent, and that is what like kind of hurt me because it was so much talent. Like to this day, right now, Easy Mo Beats from 411. I got like it's how many floors? 13 and 411.
13?
It's 13. No, it's 13 floors. Let me tell you something. 13. No, 411 and 415. It's 13 floors. And 411, so my 411, there is at least 8 producers in that one building. No, shout out to Norm Digg. He got a nephew that's incredible. Steve.
Yeah, shout out Norm. Shout out.
Producer, singer, songwriter.
Funk
dog.
doctor, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, like on that part, he know, but you know.
And can you run down, like real quick, can you run down some of the people that came out of LG, just in case they don't know? Just run it down real quick.
We want to start. We mean actors.
No. I don't care what it is you talking about. We talking about LG in the whole. Like,
You got
we just
actors,
talking about the
you got
music.
actors from there?
Yeah, you got actors. Let them
Who's
let them
from there
know.
as an actor?
Who's some different? Let me start with some different strokes.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, you doing a different stroke? Who's doing different strokes, bro? Come on, man. Stop
That's
playing.
from over there.
Yeah, but different strokes. Arnold.
Yeah,
No,
he's
it
from
wasn't.
New
Son,
York.
Gary Coleman was
Gary
from
Coleman is from
Lafayette Gardens, my
It
nigga.
was
Yo, shout out
Gary
to
Coleman.
No,
Nah,
it
he's not from
it was,
Good Times.
No.
No, it was
Wasn't the bro from
No.
Good Times from the co-ops over
You
there?
talking about Michael from Good Times?
No, Michael.
No, he's on the co-op.
It was
Michael
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, right?
Emmanuel Lewis.
Emmanuel Lewis. I don't think you're right.
Yo, I got a story about that, but I ain't gonna tell it on cam. But I got a story about him. But yeah, shout out to Emmanuel Lewis.
Emmanuel Lewis.
But he was from the projects? What building he was from?
345.
You from 343 from my building? From the
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
front?
yes,
You from the front?
yes, 345.
He was from there.
Yes, he is.
Say, yo, we need to holler at you, but you gotta come on the show, man. Stop playing. You from where we from?
You know, it's a whole lot, man. Like it's just going.
Keep going, yeah.
We you know the Easy Mo Beats, you know the Witch Doctor.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? You know LG is brother.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
I'm trying to tell you the first album. This is what I'm trying to tell you. But listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. When we
Shout
talk
out to
about,
the Witch Doctor.
let me go back to this. What I'm trying to tell you for first big album. She had something to do with it because all the producers is from his building. Witch Doctor, Easy Mo B, LG. This is Ready to Die. That's 3 producers and him. He's associated with it.
Yeah.
It's 4 people that had association with one fucking album. Ready to Die.
That's me.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
So then when they say, okay,
So they go to talent.
no,
there.
and right. And then
Okay,
I'm gonna go
gotcha.
to me another. I'm gonna take it to me another person that I feel that supposed to get a whole lot of respect and supposed to get the respect he do is Shim Sean.
Shout out to Shimshon.
Shout out to Shim Sean. Shout out to Timmy. Shout out to Little Timmy. Let me see as far as with the DJs and all that stuff like that. Let me shout out to Ram. With Roll Money and them because they had the, stuff like that. The songs.
Rest in peace
What's
to
up,
Pete.
bro?
Pistol
Lil
Pete.
Pete. That was
what's the promoter? What's the promoter name?
we got Pete with that.
It was the promoter for 430. I can't remember his name. There's a promoter that did all the parties. Shit. I can't.
We got it down. We got it down.
But now everybody, he was the one that did the big parties.
Yes.
He had he had everybody. He was one of the first big promoters of hip hop.
We talking about you right now. If you know
Rest
who
in
you
peace.
are, please hit us up in the comments and let this be known who you are so we can shout you out.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Shout out to Saran, you know what I'm saying? He did a lot of stuff, Coochie Rap, all type of stuff. Shout out to Dice, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of producers. There's a lot of artists now, the upcoming ones today, you know. The type of music we don't do, they do the trap and all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, the Montana Trap Laws, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, like, there's a lot of talent.
Yeah,
there's a lot of talent.
Definitely.
Waters, you know,
going back to
Doubles, like, everybody, you know, like, there's a lot.
Yeah, rapping is fun. We gotta go back.
Fundamental.
We gotta go back to the riff, man.
You know, so
those are like one of the first dudes. Hold on, real quick. Those are one of the first dudes hitting them notes in the rap and fucking with the notes and shit. Because niggas wasn't doing that back then. They was way ahead of their time.
That's where Ep3 come in.
That's a fact.
How long y'all been DJing? How long you been DJing?
I've been dancing since I was 11 years old. I told you.
11?
Yeah.
How long you been DJing?
I've been like that too. Like I said, I go listen. When I started, I know he started saying, but I mean I was young, but when I started, there was wooden turntables, and you had to put the penny in something, and you couldn't. You had to like to really push it. It was not what it's called, belt.
I told that the toy, the shit for the kids, the toy shit.
that one.
My man had a big stereo shit, the 4-mount stereo shit. That's how we started. You know, that's how we started.
Yeah,
that's the move.
So when you started doing the block parties and stuff like that, how did the people gravitate toward what you was doing?
I mean, I had the crowd, you know. When I did about a block party was a block party.
Yeah.
We rocked till 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, the block gets flooded. Everybody's having a good time.
Block parties
That's
ain't where I'm from. Block parties the way it used to. They shut everything in now. You know when you hear heartbeat come on and all
8 o'clock.
Come on.
8 o'clock.
Boom, boom.
You know what? No, not 8, 9 o'clock. You know what's about to come on. That's the message.
Yeah.
You know that's about to come on.
Who are some of the DJs that I'm saying when you was young that you looked at?
Mr. C, Frankie D.
Oh yes, that's
Frankie.
That's another uncle to me.
Yeah.
Very close to me. You know what I'm saying? Just
I
like
hear
this.
that.
All the Brooklyn DJs back in there. Yeah, I fuck with
I didn't know too much about the other brother. Peter, him that's from Roosevelt. What was his name?
Oh,
Paris.
DJ Lance.
DJ Lance.
Yeah, I heard of him.
That was
DJ
But his name was
Lance.
DJ Lance at the time.
right. And he used to come to LG back in the day with the big stories that I heard. Like, he used to come in the parks with the big speakers and everything back in the day, too. Like I said, that was a shorty day. I used to look out the window and see all this. Like I said, but see, back then, they had, if you know LG, every park.
You had the Vine Sound, they
It was a jam, yeah.
Disco Richie.
The Vine Sound.
Disco Richie.
You know it like a dog, baby dog. So I tell you, I bet
You had all them Brooklyn,
Did
you
you
had
guys-
all them LG DJs.
Did you guys ever do syndicate radio? Like
No, I never.
no, nothing like that. Was you around for that? Like
Nah.
C was doing radio. Was you
Yeah,
up there?
listen.
And how was that experience?
Okay, let's talk Hot 97. I was there. Yeah, I was
Yeah, with Mr. C with DJ Hot
I remember,
97.
listen, I used to
How
walk
was it being
all
around
the time.
that set?
I used to just walk in Hot 97. I never had to sign my name in the book. None of that. I used to just go up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my face good.
It's good. You know what I mean? I get at that point. Like I said, it was great. You know what I'm saying? That's where we would take the records and everything as well too. So they pretty much knew me. You know what I'm saying? I was a regular. You know what I mean?
Okay. And who's some of the people you would see up there?
Everybody. You know?
We didn't go to Hot 90.
Yeah. Right.
I said who?
Right.
Right? Because the people like that you name drop. They like that.
Everybody.
There's too many, so you don't want to forget
Yeah,
that.
right. I'm saying there's too many. Everybody went to Hot 97.
We
They
gotta,
got the interviews.
let's narrow it down. Who's a person that's kind of exclusive that you've seen in Hot 97 that you wouldn't think that, you know, because there's certain people that there's some people that think they ain't popped on no fucking Hot 97. I'm just keeping it 100.
Okay.
They don't come, it's certain people that just don't go on certain shows. They just don't do it like that.
Back then, you hungry, man, you're going to be at Hot 97 trying to get
Exactly.
in. You're going
Yeah.
to wait outside and all that.
I'm gonna tell you who I saw.
Who you saw that's exclusive? You know what I'm talking about.
Puff.
Yeah. That's
He did
a
the,
big
and it was that
that's a big
time
name.
when he ran the marathon.
And, yeah, see?
Oh, right, that's
And
how-
He was there on a marathon.
You know
I
what's
can't
crazy?
believe
You know what I'm saying? People who doing so much, you know.
How
that
went down? How that went down?
it. I looked at him,
If
looked at
it was
me.
something like
Yeah, but look, listen, I looked at me. Then there was another time I was with my guy right here in the lab. Do you remember that night? Who was he with? When we saw Puff that night.
When I shut the lab down?
No, yeah, but who was
When Mr.
with?
C was supposed to
Yeah,
open
yeah,
up?
but who did me and you see that night? Who's with Puff that night? You like, yo, Fib, you wanna drink a champagne?
That wasn't that.
Yes, it was.
I don't remember.
It was Puff and Jim Jones.
Oh, I don't remember Jim Jones because he wasn't nobody at the time.
Yeah, he wasn't right. Okay, but you know he.
Yeah,
But it
no,
was
we
him.
get it, we get it.
Right, but me, I'm just saying, like, I remember
That
faces.
was that? Yeah. But I said, don't get the good body. Oh, I ain't got nothing.
I got mad as hell.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the nigga, yo, I got mad. I'm like, yo, Puff. He went again. Yo, Puff, listen.
Yeah, man, get out of here.
Hey, yo, Puff. I want you to remember this night, Puff. You told my man 50 grand.
Yeah, he know who I was.
Yeah, he
fuck
know.
out of here.
Because it was kind of crazy to me to hear that C probably didn't have a lot to do with Easy Mo B and Big connecting. That was kind of crazy.
I mean,
I don't. That, like I told Fifth, I think there was because of all the producers that was on Ready to Die.
And C coming.
90% of the producers on Ready to Die was from LG.
But Easy Mo B been out. But
You know that,
everybody
Fifth. I understand what you're saying. And after we finish this today, I want you to call C and be like, yo, ask him about the project. I might be wrong, but this is what I think. I'm not saying I know.
Because we gonna do that.
Right,
Like
I don't
said,
know.
we gonna come back.
But I'm right. But listen,
we gonna finish this.
This is what, like I said, I don't know, but this is what I'm thinking because of the lineup of producers.
The lineup, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How's it?
One building.
Listen,
you know,
look, I know Puff been out, right?
Right,
Yeah.
I know.
It's Mr. T can't tell him who to put on Big album. Puff know how to make a good album.
Yeah.
And he know the
Understood.
producers that he fucking want.
Yeah, yeah.
He know that.
Yeah,
so they know
understood.
Mr. C saying you different than you. That was because they from.
I don't listen. I don't think
Not that he could tell him
No,
anything,
no.
but he
I
was pointing in the right direction.
Man,
listen,
I don't think he brought that up.
okay. I don't think they
It's
listen.
about, it's about a check.
Okay, but
No, we don't know. So
No,
we
we
can't
can't
say
say
it.
it.
We can't
This is the
speak
discussion.
speak
Wait.
on that.
Let me
I
finish.
just was asking y'all because y'all close to the
Wait.
situation.
But I'm still thinking about the situation. Then I got to think about the other producers that was on Ready to Die. Wasn't Primo on there?
Yeah, Primo was on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Primo on everybody. Primo.
But I was
that could've been
I'm
big.
going
That
somewhere.
could've been Big could have said I want Primo because Primo was the hottest producer at that time.
Fifth. This is where I'm going with it. Think about all the producers that was on the first album, Ready to Die. To me, these are the producers Big wanted. When Big heard these tracks from these producers,
All right, because they hear about the
alright.
track. You listen to the picture tracks.
right? But I'm just saying,
It's just crazy that they most of them is in the same project in the same building.
Was
that's
let me ask you a
that's more than
question.
a coincidence,
Was you
bro.
ever
That's more
around
than a
when Easy Mo
coincidence.
made a beat? Was you ever around?
Nobody around with Easy Mo make beats.
No, nobody.
Nobody.
Nah, baby. Sometimes
He going to a bubble.
Maybe.
You have to
Maybe
press
AB
bullshit. You about to get on the song like bullshit around. But nigga make a track. Nobody do who really around.
Nah.
Okay, no, I'm just asking you.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
You know, you hear stories about when people make stuff, but you don't really hear no story
Yeah.
when Easy Mo and niggas was in the studio with Easy Mo and they seen him create. So he must be in a whole different zone and he comes in and you ready to go, whatever the fuck he give
But
you.
you know
like,
what? Listen, y'all guys is going to be able to get Easy Mo B anyway. So then when y'all do Easy Mo B is going to be able to tell y'all anyway.
That's
You know what I'm
a
saying?
fact. I would love to sit there with Easy Mo. Easy Mo, you already know. Come
You
and
know
talk
it.
to us,
Yeah,
brother.
you know.
It ain't hard to find.
That's a
man.
fact.
That
Yo,
nigga
listen,
right there.
this is why we doing our work, and we gonna get to Easy Mo because
Yeah.
y'all know Easy Mo still busy, man. He got things to do. And like I said, we working to work our way towards you, so you come sit down with us.
Right.
That's how we
Right.
doing this, man. This is what we doing right now.
Beautiful.
Easy Mo like me. He jump in the hood. He come do it, do this, and
Right, yes.
He ain't got a problem with that.
What are
That's
some
what's
of the
up.
artists that y'all think are gonna carry on hip hop to the next level?
That's for him to answer.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby.
What are some of the artists
You know me
that's gonna take
right
hip hop to
now
the next
because
level?
everybody listen. I knew when I first heard Benny the Butcher, I knew Benny was gonna go. When I heard Rubber Bands and Weight Like,
Yeah,
and I was
that's
listening to joints and everything. I know everybody like Conway, like they big. I like Priscilla, period.
So
but I'm
they're the future.
they
take the
the
carry.
R.J. Paynes. You know what I'm saying? R.J. Payne is another one that I like. I like Ransom. Like he been a veteran like out here.
Ransom got a
Like,
second breath. I feel
Right,
because
you
he
know what I'm
kind of
saying?
with
Ransom.
Zelda now a little bit.
Right, no, he
So
running with to me now more with R.G. Payne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he running
Like,
with R.G. Payne.
Ransom
Yeah.
was always fire. He was always
and,
fire.
This bro, From Rochester.
Yeah, I like that. They got a what's the producer? Producer that's from them two that I like a lot.
38 Special.
38 Special.
38 Special.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You're running with 38
Okay,
Special.
and it's a dude. It's the Spanish fat, the chubby dude, the Spanish dude. I can't remember his name. He always be having his afro out. He from Harlem. I like him too. And Busta just got a new artist, another big dude. He's fucking phenomenal. Nice, you know what I'm saying? So I feel right now, hip hop is taking it to another level right now. When they said hip hop is dead, I don't believe that.
Nah,
I don't believe that.
Listen,
they want hip hop. Hip hop will never be dead.
Yeah, they wanted it.
They want to be
I
dead,
don't
but
believe
you know
it's
what?
dead. Yeah, I don't
the
believe
way
it's
that
dead.
the artist is coming down will never be dead. You know what I'm saying? All right, and even like I said, the babies, the little babies, you know, that's another level of hip hop. To me, that's the South. You know what I'm saying? And the way they got the bouncy beats and all that, but they flowing. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, my time now. Let me say this for a minute. My down south favorite rappers is still Luda. I still fuck with Rick Ross.
Nah, Luda's still one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like spitters.
Nah,
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
a spitter.
Like Rick spit. He one of the down south boys that still go crazy on the beat. You know what I'm saying? Little dudes like that.
I don't like nobody.
You don't like nobody?
How do you like it?
How you like what?
Nobody.
You don't like nobody?
From Rick Ross.
Oh, it's phenomenal, man. I love it. Let me tell you something.
Go.
Rick goes. He goes. I respect him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you never heard Rick on just not spit.
Yeah, nah,
Like
Rick
he
goes-
spit.
yeah.
You know, so much respect to you, Rick Ross.
Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out to Rick Ross.
Yeah.
We don't went all around the world with
Yeah.
y'all guys. I just want y'all to know we went all around the world with y'all guys, and I'm glad we was able to go on a ride with y'all.
We gotta end this. We can't keep talking forever. I know y'all wanted to keep going, but you
Hold
can't
up.
do this forever.
We gotta go see the Locks. We got to see the Locks
Oh, yeah.
and Jada Kiss.
They want to see
The
the
Locks
Locks
and
and
Dipset.
the first
The Locks and Dipset, yeah.
Shout out to the Locks and Dipset. Y'all got to come over here and
yeah,
talk to us too, man. Sit
Yeah.
there. Y'all definitely got a lot of history. Listen.
Real hip hop. Both of
Real,
them.
yo, hashtag that real hip hop. We out here. Hashtag
Hip-hop.
LG. Hashtag
Hip-hop.
Young Tito. Hashtag Mr. Bright. Young FishFire. Excuse me. 50 grand. Hashtag all of those. Listen, we here. This is the What's Good Cuzo.
It definitely was a pleasure for y'all coming up here. Do y'all got anything that y'all want to say before y'all go? Like, you know what I'm saying, to the fans or, you know what I'm saying, to industry types, anything.
See you at my
Just get
next
something
show.
off your chest.
See you at my next show. I want my spot back.
All right.
Take 2.
This is good as it get. I'm on that Brooklyn boat.